Hey y'all, it's Chandra and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be giving y'all the scoop on how I achieved this slick back one braid hairstyle. It is very simple, very easy, and it's a protective style. And I want to tell you, it took me probably 45 minutes max to do this. Very simple. Now, my hair is not the freshest. And when I say that, I mean like it doesn't got that fresh, brand new, shiny look to it as your hair look when you first get it done. That's because I'm just now getting around to making this video approximately a week later. Approximately, yeah, it is a week later. I did my hair Monday, August 31st. Today is now Tuesday, September 8th. So yeah. But it's still going strong though. It still look pretty decent, y'all. But I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm probably about to take this down within the next day or so. I'm about tired of it. I think it's had it's reached its max. In my book. I don't know about y'all, but to me it's reached its max. I'm gonna redo this. But yeah. So what I did to keep it up this past week, all I did was literally the most simplest thing. I put a scarf on and then I put a bonnet on everything. Now, sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I sleep well, I sweat, my edges sweat out. When I wake up, I probably got to retouch up my edges a little bit, but that ain't really nothing. And what I do then is when I wash my face, I wash my face and then I wet my edges a little bit. So when I'm done, the wet edges, I gel them. I just re-gel them down and put my scarf back on for a few more minutes until I get finished getting ready. Then I take it off and boom, back to how it was. Now, I am going to say I did redo my braid once within this last week. That's because, as you can see, like my real hair starts to, it starts to come out the braid because it's so thick. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's like an afro. It gets thick and it's humid outside. So I did have to redo my braid one time. And as you can see in the video too, I was, not experimenting because I did it before, but I don't know how to do it, so I'm nig rigging it. I nig rigged a feed in braid. You can probably see the little lumpiness right there where I tried to feed it in. But yeah, I need it to be long somehow, so you gotta do what you gotta do. But yes, so yeah, that's about it, y'all. This is going to be a quick, short, simple video. I'm going to try to make it as quick and short as possible. We'll see after I do all my edits. But so yeah, that's it, y'all. So I hope you enjoy my video, and don't forget to like, comment, tell me what you think about it, y'all. Give me some pointers because I'm still trying to get adjusted to this YouTube life. Okay, so yes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my video, and don't forget to follow me on my social medias. Y'all can do that too, you know, stay in touch, you know, because I don't make videos all the time, but you know, I'll be on social media 25/8. No, I'm just playing. But no, I hope y'all enjoy. And at the end of this video, I also posted pictures that I took of my hair throughout the week, so you could see how it looked from when it was freshly done and how it started deteriorating. You know what I'm saying? So yes, thank you for watching, y'all. Alright, so whenever I'm slicking my hair down into a ponytail, braid, or anything, I always start it off damp because it's just easier for me to just gel my hair when it's damp. So right now I'm just forming the part for my two braids in the front, and then I'm going to start gelling. Before I start gelling, I usually try to pull out all of my edges because once I start braiding, it's going to be hard to pull the edges out the front. So I decided to pull them out first before I braided the front. Now, as you're gelling, you're probably going to redo your ponytail probably about 3, 4, 5 times, because the more you gel, the more it gets slicker, and then the tighter you can get your ponytail. So I say when you're doing the hairstyle, have at least like 4 to 5 rubber bands or squeegees or whatever you use available, because you go have to keep making that ponytail tight. Well, I do. If you do it right on the first time, then you a savage. But typically, it takes me about 3-4 times to redo this ponytail. As you can see, I kept gelling it, kept brushing it, and then kept redoing ponytails. Because the more I added the gel, the more I slicked it down, the tighter it got. If that makes sense. So now I'm doing the main part, which is my edges. Everybody know every female take their edges very, very serious, and I indeed am one of them. So I want to say the edges took the longest to do out of this whole hairstyle because it's just so many tedious little swoops and gels, and I like my edges to be a certain way. So yeah, it took the longest, but I got it. As you can see, I redid my edges about 3 times because it's just I want them a certain way, and you have to get it right the first time because once it's dry in the head and the gel hardened up, it's kind of hard to redo them a different type of way. So you got to get it right the first time. Well, I think I do because gel I use gets really hard, so I wanted to harden up the right way. You get what I'm saying? So after I gel my whole head is when I finally blow dry the part that I want to French braid because that is just impossible to French braid while it's wet. And then I blow dry my ponytail because that I'm going to be French braiding also. And then as I'm blow drying, my gel will dry from the heat of the blow dryer. So I discovered that when I French braid my own hair, it's easier for me to part a thin, super thin part in the front to start the braiding off. So that way, as I continue to braid, I'm just blending in the rest of the hair to form a French braid. So now it's time for the braid. This is the hair I use. I think it was like $10, no more than $12. I know I didn't spend that much. And then I also had some blonde hair left over from a previous hairstyle that I used to feed in the end. So now what I'm doing is putting a rubber band around a thick piece of hair and a real thin piece of hair. And this is so I could put it in a ponytail with my ponytail. You'll see what I'm talking about. And the reason I have a thick piece and a thin piece is because the thin piece is going to be used to wrap around the braid at the top. The thicker piece is the actual hair I'm going to be braiding. So now that the hair is all around my ponytail, I'm going to take the thinner piece and start wrapping around the top of the hair. And I don't use glue or gel or anything. I literally just use a bobby pin to secure the end of the hair in. That's it. That's all. Nothing fancy. So now you're just gonna braid like it's a regular hair. I like this way because I'm not blending in the weave at the top like I do with an individual braid. The weave is like kind of in there already, blended in with your hair. That's why you put it on there as a rubber band. So when you braid, you just braid regular, nothing fancy. If you know how to braid, you know how to braid this way. It starts getting complicated towards the bottom when I try to feed in the blonde braid, and you will see that too in a minute. Okay, so I am not a professional at feeding in weave. I just got it enough to make the braid look okay. So if you're looking for a detailed video on how to fit in hair, I am not the one to tell you. Please exit and go look at another video, because I really just got it in there the best way I could. And I can't even explain to you how I did it. It's just I braided it and put it in there the best way. But hey, it's in there, so that's all that matters. Once you're done with the braid, you're going to dip it in hot water, which I did off camera.